Hello guys, welcome to this particular section of the HTML tutorial for web design. Alright, so if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly click on the subscribe button and make sure assignments are being submitted to me so that I can proceed to a more interesting project in this particular course. Alright, today we're going to look at list elements in HTML. List elements in HTML. Remember, we are dealing with HTML first, after which we will go into CSS and then JavaScript. So we're talking about what? List elements. Okay, I want you to take a look at my screen here. When you talk about list elements, let me run this code so I can have an idea of what list element looks like. You can see the way these elements are, these items are presented in form of a list. Here you have Abia, Moya, Adamawa, Yula, Akwaibomiyu. So there are some HTML content that will be required to be presented in form of a list. Now there are two kinds of lists in HTML. Although subsequent one we'll be talking about it, but for beginners level, let's talk about the two kinds of lists in HTML. The first one we're talking about is what? Unordered lists. Unordered lists. And we also have ordered lists. Unordered lists and what's ordered lists. So if you take a look at this side of my screen where you have list of states in Nigeria, Abia, Umohia, Adamawa, Yola, and the rest. So this is an unordered list. Okay, I will tell you the difference between both. The difference between both is that the unordered list has listing items like bullets, all these bullet icons you can find here. So that is what the unordered list carries or contains. Okay, we also have ordered lists. Ordered lists. So the ordered lists are being written sequentially in form of numbers. So we're going to try that out right now. But before that, let me take my time to explain this code for you, okay, and what it does. One thing about HTML is that do not cram codes. Yes, I repeat, do not cram codes. Just understand what a code does, then you will know when to apply such technique, such codes. Just understand what the code does. That okay, this one, this is what you do. This one, this is what you do. This one, this is what you do. This is what it does. Okay. Now let's proceed ahead. Now I have a heading element here called list of states in Nigeria. So it's being presented in header 1. Okay. So that is why you can find it on this particular title here, list of states in Nigeria. Since it's a header 1 element, it's the biggest. Header 1's elements are the biggest, okay, to present your web content. Alright. So in other words, after that we looked at putting the states in a list, okay, and one of the rules for doing that is if you need a bullet icon like this, it's called an unordered list, okay, UL. Do you understand? The moment you let me retype this text again so I'll show you how it's being done. The moment you create angular brackets on ordered list, the short form for ordered list, then you close the angular bracket. You see it comes with a closing and opening tag. Okay, then from this middle here, that is where your contents, which is this particular content you are seeing here, all of this, that is where it goes into. Okay, I'm expecting a call. Who is this? Okay, I'll answer the call later, not now. So as I was saying, very important that I want all of my lists items to go into this particular the middle of it. So what I'll take my cursor down there, click on it, and hit down the the enter button. So from here I'll now start presenting all those things I want them to be in bullet list. So the first one is, let's assume we don't have this. Let's delete it out so that you have a clear understanding of what happens. And I'll be leaving my screen on preview so that you'll be seeing what happens as we write the codes. This is what happens as we write the code. This is what happens. So in an unordered list, where you have created an opening and closing tag, next thing you need to do is to present them in form of list items. So these are the items that will present your contents as list. So that is li. You just write the short form. Once you create an angular bracket for it, you now type li, which is list items. You close it back. It comes with an opening and closing tag. This first part is called an opening tag, and this part that has the slash, the line, is called a closing tag. Okay, that tells that is where that element closes, or that is where that particular content closes. Then you can now create another one and use the same list item tag. Okay, so the first one I'll be writing here is state and capital Abia Umo here. Another li again. Li is this item. Can you watch that? The moment I'm typing this thing, it's coming out as a preview here. Adamawa Yula li. Let's see how we call. Oh man, can I pause this? I don't think I can pause this. Let me see. I think I need to do my video first. I just finished receiving a call now, and then I was unable to complete that video. Let's proceed. Adamariola Akwa Ibom Uyo li. So you can see Anambra Oka. So you can see the way these items are presented in form of list. So this is called what? An unordered list. That is why it has the tag UL. Don't worry, we're going to make something happen right now. So I'm going to show you how you can make it look like. Let me add one more state. Anambra Oka Delta Asaba. So this is Delta Asaba. Now this is how an unordered list is being presented. It's presented this way. Alright. So the moment you just create your opening and closing tag for your unordered list, make sure that you now start putting them in list items. Okay. So I want to show you how you can make this look like an ordered list. An ordered list has serial numbers. All you need to do is just type OL. You can see something is going on there. OL is the acronym for ordered list. OL. So you can see it's being changed to number. So there are some instances, there are some classes I'll give you to present a content in form of an unordered list, and also in form of what? An ordered list. So it's the same thing you're going to use. Only what changes is this OL, which is ordered list, and then another thing that changes is the OL. So let me attend to this call.